this is Louise. And yeah. Louise, I met just last November in England. And I met Louise at Sandringham on the Queen's property, where we were starting the young thoroughbred babies for Her Majesty the Queen. And Louise was riding some of those babies. It was fantastic. And I was telling her that I was going to Herring. And then she said, do you have somebody to ride for you in Herring? And I said, well, not yet, but I'll find somebody that will get on. And she said, oh, I would like to get on. Okay. And she looked at me like I was crazy, because I just met her and everything, but she can ride. And so a Danish girl for a Danish one-blood in a Danish city at the one-blood show. Couldn't be better. So now she does everything. Okay. And do we have an owner there? What is your name? What was it?
Malene.
Okay. Where do you live?
I Skive.
It's a very nice place. And what's his name?
Shakespeare. Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Oh, to be a Danish one. Has he ever had a saddle on before?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
And no rider on bareback? No?
Right.
Have you ever met me before?
Right.
Have I ever touched this horse before?
Right.
Nobody's been around to train him for you? For me?
Right.
No. Okay? Oh, you can read on the internet that all the horses are trained before I come to the show. Doesn't happen. If you look on my website, then you're going to see that there is no time for me to be training horses before the show. Tomorrow I am in California. Yeah. Well, I think the next day, because I have to fly to England and then change planes. And by that time, then on Sunday, I'm going to be in California. And I've been gone since the third week in January, so it would be nice to get home and meet my wife again. See if she's changed it. I'm going to turn Shakespeare loose now. Oh, and he goes away from me. Holy moly. Why does he go away? Because he's a flight animal. That's what flight animals do. They go away when there's a predator around. And right now I seem like a predator. Why do I seem like a predator? Because my eyes are on his eyes. And my eyes are in the front of my head. That's a predator. And his eyes are on the side of his head. That's a flight animal. And what does the flight animal do? He goes away. Whenever he feels that there's danger, he goes away. And I want him to go about 1/4 of a mile. So that means then that he is going in 2 directions, about 1/8 of a mile in each direction. And that's their language. That's the flight distance of Equus. We have an instructor here in Viborg. That's my partner, and she is, oh, how long have you been an instructor?
Since 2004.
Since 2004. So she knows about this language as well. And she's teaching a lot of Danish youngsters, and oldsters too, about the language. Now I'm going to ask Shakespeare to go the other way. I say, you be or you don't be. I want you to be a nice boy for Louise, please. The rhymes for Louise, please. I'd like you to just canter a few strides if I can get it. Because the sound will feel differently. And we go both ways. Shakespeare. My word. You have very good action. Yeah. Is he going to leave for Versailles?
Yes.
Good call. Very nice. Okay. But I think probably we won't be off tonight. And we won't go to the Olympics in London. But maybe in the next country. Okay, let's see what he says now about coming back to me. Let's see. They don't like to move with the first saddle once they stop. Because it tickles when they move. Hey, hello. Is anybody home? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna put the reins on the dually. Yeah. So we won't make those right now. And I have just a piece of leather here. And this leather is an old stirrup leather. And it's going to go on the in the stirrups. Easy. In the stirrups there, like that. So the stirrups will stay together under the belly, like that. Tighter. Okay. And then I'm going to put 2 lines on because I want Louise to have a little control when she gets up there so that he can turn left and right and maybe even stop if she asks him to stop. Otherwise, they're going to be here all night. You can stop. So, oh, Shakespeare. And I tried to get my instructors, like my Rick Carter, to use my equipment, like you see this dually halter here. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. You're going to see it all night on each horse. We have this starter for you, and then we have a horse that is quickly frightened of cows. Really frightened of cows. And we're going to work with the horse because we're hearing that the people of Denmark often have trouble riding down the road with cows. cows are coming across the field, and the horse says, "Goodbye, I'm going home." Very dangerous. So we're going to work with a cow-phobic horse. Then we have a 30-minute interval, and Margaret will be down there with her team with books and halters.
Yeah, we can.
Now I'm going to ask Louise just to put, if she had a belt buckle on, I would like her to put her belt buckle in the middle of the saddle and just put the first weight of a human being on Shakespeare's back. Not getting on, but just put the belt buckle in the saddle, and then I take her down. Just about 5 seconds. Okay. Then I walk away. And when you walk away, then it registers, oh, the human being went up on my back, and nothing happened bad. I felt no pain. Everything is okay. Okay. This time, when Louise goes up there, the same way, except that I move Shakespeare's feet while she's up there. Like that. Okay. Good girl. And then we walk away. This walking away thing, think about it. No predator ever comes in and touches the flight animal and then walks away. So when I walk away like that, then the horse says, oh, must not be a predator. Maybe I can trust these people. This time, I will move his feet again. Then we'll stop, and I will put Louise's foot in the stirrup. Quiet, please.
Kan I være søde og bare lige stå stille eller sidde lige, mens vi får Louise på?
Quiet, please.
Stille.
Now, on the first day, we just want to walk. We like the first day to be as positive an experience as possible. You can let him follow me. And he will use me as a safety place. Okay. Oh, he's watching the TV. There's your horse in approximately 22 minutes, excepting the first saddle and ride, with a perfect conclusion, with no negative experience at all.